Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm trying the new Rumble software tonight, and I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's working at all. It's just I don't know. I'm trying the new software out, and I don't know. I don't know if I screwed it up somehow. We'll just do a test because I feel like I'm out in space here, and there's nobody except me on. So apologies in advance. Let me see. Let me see what I'm doing here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull this up. I don't know. I feel like I'm not even on right now. Oh yeah. I'm like, should I try the Rumble software? Probably not. I don't know, man. This is weird. Let me see. If I go to my content, there I am. All right, and I'm clicking on that. Hey, yeah, test. I don't know if anyone can see it. Like, I'm just gonna check this out. Thank you for joining me, Edmund, by the way. But okay. Well, it looks like it's working, but it says, Edmund, just the fact that you're on and I'm on. Um, I guess that's good, but it's not showing um like how many people are actually watching. Oh, okay, maybe it's starting to work. All right. Yes, I'm using the new Rumble software. I'm giving it a shot. I picked Tuesday because Tuesday is usually kind of an off day. And I got a phone, like supposedly, well, maybe we just troubleshoot this show a little bit too. I got what's this button do? I'm afraid to hit that button. I don't even know what that does. Okay. I'm a little scared. A little scared of the new Rumble software, to be honest. Let's see here. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm a creature of habit and I like what I know, and I don't know this very well. I may go back to the legacy tomorrow. But again, I'm learning. Let me see if I can get a phone thing going on this thing. Let me see. There was a way to do phone calls. Oh, here it is. This phone. Okay. So it says take calls on live stream because I'm going to try and do this for Friday too. So if I hit this, start taking callers. All right. Let me see how it looks. Can you see it? Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah. I've got a few. I think maybe I'm just not featured tonight, but I'm trying to figure. You see, I'm going to advance this, and I'm trying to do. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm caught up. Now 6. Yeah, I'm rocking around. I'm up to 7 now. Look out. Look out. It's practically a party happening right now at this point. Yeah. So, all right. So here's what I've got. I got callers. Take next caller. Callers. Caller queue. No callers yet. Share your contact link. Well, how do I get a contact link? Copy link. Share link to clipboard. All right. Where's clipboard? Okay. Share link to clipboard. I don't know how to do it. I'm kind of again figuring it out as we go. We'll get to the show in a second. I'm just trying to kind of figure out what the hell I'm doing. All right, so callers. Maybe we can share this with you guys, and you guys could tell me. Oh, I got to figure out how to share again. Hold on, share screen. Can I share you this one? Is this it? No. This one? No. Okay, can't share my home screen. So much for that. All right, well, I figured it out. So there's callers. Okay. Take next caller. Can't do that. Caller queue. No callers in queue. Like I don't know how to do the call thing. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm just not tonight. There's just like a copy link button, and it just says share link, copy to clipboard. Maybe I can share it in the comments. Let me go to the comments and see if I can share it in the comments. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We're just kind of waiting to see if we get featured tonight, which would be cool. I'm also trying to figure out how to work the phone. Let me see. All right, edit, paste. All right, here. All right, let's see what happens here. All right. So if you click on that, I'm going to click on it just for fun. I don't know what happens if I click on it. Does what happens? Okay, welcome to Jeff Ahern's Rumble Studio Stream. Continue with Rumble. Oh, I've gone down I'm down a wormhole at this point, but I'm going to click on it. All right, so I click on it. Welcome to Jeff Ahern's Rumble Studio stream. Let them know about your call. Oh, okay. And then you put in like chat. And then it says you're already access to the studios. Yes, I'm already in. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty easy actually. I just got to put the Q in the chat. All right. Okay. All right. That actually makes sense. All right. Boom. We did it. All right. Well, let's get the show started. Fortunately, we're not featured tonight. That's a big wham boo-hoo. It's a big wham boo-hoo. What are you going to do? All right. Hang on a second. Let me see something here. All right. But we will start in a moment. But that's cool. Okay. So I think I know how to do the phone call thing. I think I understand it, which is nice. It's not bad. All right, let's just rock and roll. Let's get started. I think I got the hang of it. It's not too crazy. I love the phone aspect of it. I think what I might do though is go back to the legacy software they call it. That's the old software, and then on Friday shows go to the new software so I can do the phone calls because I kind of prefer the layout of the new software. I mean the old software. It's bigger. Like my picture's bigger. I don't know how to get rid of this. I fear change. And that's why I'm an unlicensed therapist, because I fear change. That's it. There you go. There you go. All right, let's get rid of this guy right here. Jay, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? World's richest billionaires? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? All right. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that one. All right. What do you? I put in a link. I'm gonna take my link out, but I put in a link. I don't want to ban myself. I'll just delete that message from myself. I'm deleting it. I didn't know I could do that, but maybe I can. All right, there you go. I'm not trying to encourage links. I can put them in. It's my show, but I'm testing the phone system, man, and I guess it works. All right, let's get started. Okay, let me fix this. Had a nice day with my fiance today. We had a good time. All right, now what's this? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Trying not to kick myself off. Go here, and I think I'm in. I think I'm ready. Okay, we're ready to start. Okay, so this first one is, am I the, again, this is welcome to Jeff the Unlicensed Therapist. Also, I should really make sure that my mic's working, which it says it is. Welcome to Jeff the Unlicensed Therapist, where your questions can be answered. Anything. It doesn't matter. You can put it in the chat if you want to be on a video call sometime. JeffAhern56@gmail.com. And Friday show, I'm going to have call-ins if you want to do that. Hopefully that will be a featured show and we can make that happen. Get some people on. And have a good time. All right, let me try and share this. I share the screen. Go here. I think I can do this. All right, did that work? Let's check. What the fuck? Oh, it's down. What? Huh? Add to stage? Yeah, but what about my split screen? Do I do? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, folks. How do I do this? No. This? No. Oh my God. This? No. This? No. That? No. Oh, there I am. Okay, I'm over in the corner now. Oh, okay. That's kind of what I usually do. This is the layout I usually have. All right. It just takes a little callers. Waiting for callers. No, we're not waiting for callers anymore. I changed my mind. We're not doing callers right now. Let me close it. Close caller queue. Okay. All right. Well, again, we're learning as we go. Let's get to the show, though, shall we? Yeah, it's about damn time. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend her best friend has 2 years to find someone, or we're moving ahead without that condition? What doesn't even make any sense? You're the asshole technically just for being a very confusing person. Well, at least it's short. So me, 28 male, and girlfriend, 28 female. Have been together 3 years now. Okay, that's a good amount of time. And recently brought up the marriage and kids talk. Okay, well, that's probably about right. 3 years. Surprised it didn't come up sooner than that, honestly. All right. Okay, like if we have kids at 30, we'll be, you only hear something crazy. I was just joking, but I was like to my fiance, I'm like, hey, how about we have kids? I'm 56. She's 55. Well, technically 54. And like how crazy that, it's just idiocy, because we were joking about like, yeah, they'll graduate college or enter they'll graduate college, when we're like 79. 78. It's just nuts. Anyway, we're just having some fun with that. All right, so me 28, girlfriend 28, been together 3 years. She recently brought up marriage and kids talk. My reason is pretty simple. I want to be fit and active while my kids are growing up. I get it. Listen, I had kids late in life. I had kids when I was 40. My kids, I had my son, and well, I didn't. Technically, my ex-wife had him, but I helped. I got the party started. Anyway, and I feel pretty good. I think 40 are fine. So it doesn't have to be in your 20s, it doesn't have to be in your 30s. Granted, I was 40, so it's kind of like just cusp of 30 and 40. Past that, you're pushing it a little bit, but I think you're fine up to like 45, 46. And really, if you want to have a kid, have a kid. But yeah, if you get into the geriatric years, I shouldn't say geriatric years, but if you're having a kid at 50, 55, 56, and your wife's not like some young nubile minx, that you trophy wife situation, you're gonna have a hard time. The two of you, you oldies, when they get 7, 8, and want to play catch or football or something like that. Good luck. Anyway, I want to be fit and active while my kids are growing up. Like we have kids at 30. I'll be 48 when they turn 18, which still feels decent. Listen, I'm insulted. My son will be 18 when I'll be 58, I guess. I'm doing jujitsu. Just take care of your damn self. Don't become a fat fuck. Exercise a little. Anyways, to actually be involved in their activities and lives. So I started planning it. I'm not, I just don't like you crapping on us 40-year-olds who decide to have kids then. She said she wants to get married and have kids, but she has one condition. She wants to get married around the same time as her best friend. I guess it's kind of lame. Not the same event necessarily, but just the same season and time frame. Honestly, I found it cute at first. To me, it's a little annoying, but I get it. Like, my friend, let's get married. It'll be cool. But again, it just gets to this point where what's it about? Is getting married just like a cutesy thing that you do, or are you doing it because you really are embracing the institution of marriage and all that comes with it? Most people don't, and that's why there's so many divorces. Hello. So there you go. But yeah, that could be a little bit of a warning sign right there. Here's where it gets complicated. I actually know her best friend personally, and she's generally terrible at relationships. Okay. So you're saying, and I think you're right in saying this, she's never going to get married. You know what I mean? So it's just not going to happen. And is your girlfriend who you're considering marrying know that, and then just picking this friend who she knows is never going to settle down as the benchmark for when she's going to settle down? So there's a couple of things at play here. So, anyways, she's never had more than a 6-month relationship with anyone. She's currently single. Yeah. So yeah, you're looking at, if it took you 3 years with a girl who seems like she might be willing to get married, it's going to take her 5 at least with somebody before she sort of marries someone she'll later divorce. But the bigger issue is her best friend doesn't even want to get married. Yeah. So your girlfriend is, this is absurd. Your girlfriend's whole plan is to first convince her that she wants. So she's going to, like, why does it revolve around her? Why does her girlfriend have to get involved? So there's you two. You're a couple and you're in love and you're thinking about getting married. Then she's just in your orbit, basically. She's a best friend, but still. And so rather than the concept of marriage, or the idea of a marriage being about you two coming together and joining in a blessed union, it's about her and her friend doing cutesy things and planning their bachelorette parties. I mean, the whole thing, dude. If that's her deal breaker for getting married, maybe you don't get married. Maybe you find someone who's not concerned if Sally or Sheila or Jeanette or whoever their best friend is getting married anywhere at the same time them, or ever gets married, period. They're just in love with you. They want to marry you. And the rest is all just bullshit nonsense surrounding. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'll just say that right now. So you're not being an asshole. But let's keep going here. I told her I don't mind waiting, but I'm not comfortable with our future. Basically, being in someone else's hand, and an irresponsible someone. Kind of a we used to call them dirty stayouts. These chicks who would go out and stay out. She got upset, saying I don't respect the friendship. So which is more? She might want to marry her friend? Maybe she should marry her friend. Maybe she's maybe she ought to explore that route, because she seems more interested in the friend than you, quite frankly. So there you go. There's that working too. So I said, fine, 2 years. If things fall into place, great, but I can't wait forever with no end in sight. That got her even more riled up. Am I the asshole for putting a timeline on this? Well, you shouldn't put a timeline on it. A timeline's just stupid. It is. It's just dumb. like in 2 years, you have till 2 years. That's not. There's no romance. It's just. So you're not running a company. You're trying to form a relationship that's going to last. I think you got to start considering that this might not be the right relationship for you. This might not be the girl that you need to be marrying. She's more concerned with her friend than she is with you. She's more, and her friend is clearly not going to get married anytime soon. The writing's on the wall, man. And whether or not you choose to read it, it's on you. I would be considering exiting the situation unless something dramatically changes. I would consider. You have a grandmother named Jen? That's kind of cool. Yeah. So yeah, I would highly consider extricating yourself and finding somebody who actually cares more about you than her friend, and just wants to do it for funsies and play dress up. It's just all kinds of wrong. It is. And so no, you're not the asshole. But the deadlines, the fact that you're putting down a deadline is a real bad sign. That you have to do that. Just no. I think you're done. Be done. Move on. Or wait forever for a marriage that's probably going to end in divorce. And I think you will be waiting forever, because I don't know that this other chick will ever get married, and having your lives dependent on the whims of her is just absurd. And you're not going to have kids anytime soon either, because she'll probably want to wait until her friend has kids to have kids. Sorry. Not sorry. Am I the asshole for wanting to tell my brother's girlfriend he's involved with our sister? Let me read that again. Am I the asshole for wanting to tell my brother his girlfriend has been involved with our sister? This sounds like clickbait. It's his original post. Yeah, it just sounds like clickbait. Sounds like a penthouse forum, the beginning of one. I asked my boyfriend to stop making a specific joke. Is it funny? Does he get laughs at parties? It's going to be tough. I'm just someone who likes to tell jokes. So I'll just throw that out there. Well, we'll see. Let's find out. We're going to find out together. 24 female, who, by the way, this is short for a woman. Usually women have much more in-depth and specificity and stuff, but this is pretty short. So she's just like, just this joke makes me mad. And the end. 24 have been dating my boyfriend 25 for 9 months. Okay. For the last several months, he's been making jokes about me being a pedophile. You've been dating your boyfriend. Okay, so your boyfriend's making jokes about you being a pedophile. That's odd. Yeah, it just seems kind of stupid. I really dislike these jokes, given the severity of the implication. What the severity? I don't think anyone believes you're a pedophile, but it's just weird. He obviously likes to see you get riled up. To be clear, there's absolutely nothing I've done that would. Yeah, listen. Relax. No one's accusing you of being a pedophile. I've done to indicate anything that remotely related to that. I've worked with kids on numerous contexts for years, coaching, babysitting, tutoring, and recently started a new job with undergraduate adolescents in a medical related. Yeah, that's weird. I'd be a little concerned about him. Like, how's he leaning towards the young side? I mean, it could be a little bit of projection on his part. It's odd. At a minimum, it's odd. Am I overreacting to think it's weird? No. And to be uncomfortable about it? No. Or should I just brush it off as a joke? No. He needs to stop it. You've laid out your boundaries, and he needs to respect them. And it's just weird. Something rings off about it. I mean, maybe a one-off haha joke. I mean, I guess, but even then, it's like, I've been dating my fiance for 3 years. I don't think I've ever made a joke about her being a pedophile. And she used to run a daycare. Never occurred to me. Yeah, I think I'll hit her with some pedophile jokes. My ex never did any pedophile. I've never with a woman done a pedophile joke. It's just, they're not generally funny. I mean, I guess you could make them funny. Louis C.K. does a very funny bit about child molesters. It's wrong and all, but it's funny. But I think he did it as like almost like a challenge. Like, can I make pedophilia kind of funny? But generally speaking, it's weird. It really is. It really is. So am I okay? Oh my God! Wait! It gets worse. Oh my God. Okay. Am I overreacting to think it's weird to be uncomfortable about it, or should I just brush it off as a joke? I'm admittedly a little extra sensitive to this thing because I have a history of being sexually assaulted, abused between ages 18 and 20. Oh, lose this guy. This guy's he's just like grooming you or something. If I'm not overreacting, how can I get him to cool with the jokes? You tell him to stop or you're leaving. Just be very clear, very blunt. I don't want him to feel bad, but they've really gotten old and it's pretty much a daily. Yeah. How can I best go about this? Just lay it out. Stop it. I'm uncomfortable with this. You know I'm uncomfortable with this. It's not fucking funny. And you don't have to swear like I did, but it's not funny. And if you do it again, we're done. I've had it with you and your nonsense. Just you got to be honest. And if he's got a problem with that, then leave. There you go. You're only 6 months into this. Yeah. I mean, especially with your history of abuse. Like, I mean, that's just this he's a weirdo, man. That's a psychological term, by the way. But again, a lot of red flags flying tonight. A lot of them. Projection is confessed. Yeah, it is. It is. Your grandmother's name was, she died I'm sorry, I didn't even read that part. Wow, she was 104? What? Wait a minute, hold on. Wait. She died 3 weeks, okay, short of 100 back in 2007. I'm like, wait, 104 in 2007, she might be the oldest living person ever. That's amazing, Edmund. That is amazing. Wow, 104. Damn. Well, I mean, she technically, we'll round up. She was 103. But yeah, let's round that up. Give credit where credit is due. Way to hang in there. I'm just curious what some of these comments are. This one says, girl, what? NTA, but come on, it's been 9 months and he's accusing of being a pedo as a joke on the regular. I wish I was as hip as this person. He likely knows it's something that might get you in trouble and against your trauma. Life is too short to date people. I would agree with that. Yeah, we agree with each other. Random stranger. Am I the asshole for refusing to install my sister-in-law's new dishwasher after she dismissed my help earlier? Potentially, but also maybe not. When someone shits all over your act of kindness or your altruism, sometimes you can take it personal. Am I the asshole for refusing to install my sister's new dishwasher after she basically told me I wouldn't know what I was doing? This is your sister-in-law. All right, make sure I got all the players right. My wife's sister lives on a family farm owned by her brother. She doesn't pay rent. Oh, boy. I don't like that part more than the friggin' dishwashers thing. She's not paying rent. It's not even her place. So what? If you screw it up, you're screwing up your own place, sounds like. All right. My sister lives on the family farm. My wife's sister lives on your sister-in-law. Got you. My wife's sister lives on the family farm owned by her brother. It's too many characters. My wife's sister lives on the family farm owned by her brother. Okay. She doesn't pay rent, doesn't contribute financially, generally seems to have a long-standing sponsorship arrangement with the rest of the family. New appliances, computers. Yeah, she's a leech. Recently, she came over to the office of the farm where I work and started complaining that the dishwasher, she might actually have to wash the dishes in her free place that she stays and gets, doesn't have to do a damn thing. She has to put in a little bit of work, elbow grease, at the house had died and she's needing one urgently. Now, I'm pretty handy. I fix a lot of things myself, so I started asking a few questions to see if maybe it was something simple before anyone declared the appliance deceased and held a state funeral for it. She instantly snapped at me and said she'd already spoken to technicians and it was broken. Well, it's a technician's job a lot of times to tell you it's broken, so they can either fix it or get you to buy a new one from them. Fair enough. Then their mom got involved. I was already in a foul mood, starting to make comments implying I wouldn't be able to fix it. That's what she was saying. At one point, I decided my role in the dishwasher inquiry had concluded. I would too. Fast forward, and her brother has now bought and paid for a brand new dishwasher, of course. Suddenly, there was hints floating around about whether I can install it. Interesting career turnaround considering 48 hours earlier, I wasn't qualified. Yeah, but now they don't want to pay anything, so they'd rather have you do it. And they probably, how hard can it be to install a dishwasher? I don't think it's that hard, is it? I mean, if you already have one in there, as long as it fits, I mean, you just disconnect one and reconnect the other. It seems pretty straightforward. I could probably do it. I never directly told them. I only told my wife privately. I wasn't interested in donating my time and labor. I get it. They insulted you. She shit on you. And she just sounds like a leech, honestly. I think if you liked her, you'd be like, yeah, I'll do it. But if you liked her, she wouldn't have been that way to you in the first place. Today, my wife said, I know you said you won't, but what sort of person do you want to be? Wives always get you, don't they? I said, honestly, in this situation, I'm very comfortable being petty. See, at least you own it. You own it. The thing is, they'll probably just get my brother-in-law to pay a plumber. Yeah, that's exactly what they'll do. So nobody is going to be forced to wash dishes in the creek like 1850s. For me, it's a principle of the thing. I do feel kind of bad. You'll have to pay for it, though. That's, your brother-in-law could try and fix it, too. If someone dismisses you, acts like your opinion's worthless, and circles back once for your labor is required, am I in the wrong? No, I don't think you are. I don't think you're being the asshole. I think this is a individual choice, individual decision. She shit all over you. She shit all over you, and then now she wants you to do her a solid. It's your decision whether or not you want to, whatever you're comfortable with doing. I think your biggest concern is your wife, but I think she'll get over it, honestly. And maybe next time your sister-in-law won't be such a douche. You know, maybe hopefully that'll be the situation. All right, let me do one more. I think I'm going to go back to Rumble. I'm also like superstitious. I think I'm going to go back to the classic Rumble software next time. This new one isn't bad, but I just it's just taking a little getting used to. And I feel like the other one could be better. So I don't know. Maybe, well, it's not better. Actually, this one's definitely better, but it's just I will be back on this this software though, because it's got the calling, which I do like, and I'll do that for Friday. So I will use this one Friday. But right now it's just like it's hard switching between everything. It's because it's new, and again, I fear newness. All right, am I the asshole for posting? Oh, here we go. This could be good too. Am I the asshole for posting picture proof of a false accusation into a work group chat? You are playing with fire, man. Unless your dad or somebody in the family owns the company. Am I the asshole for posting picture proof of a false accusation into a work group chat? Maybe, maybe not. Depends how salacious the accusation is. Depends how much of a douche the person is. But there's going to be fallout. There's going to be fallout. There's probably better ways to handle it than look. But we'll see. Let's read it. So a little backstory. 2 weeks ago, I came to work after a 4-day weekend and worked as normal. I'd like to know where you're working. We have 3 sugar tanks. Okay. Sugar syrup tanks at work. They're hooked up. I don't think this is just for the commissary, right? This is what you actually make. 2 are hooked up at all times, but one is a stopper. So we don't use the newer one. So we use the older one first. Okay. We have 3 sugar syrup tanks at work. Do you make sugar syrup, or is this again your friggin' lunchroom? Then once that's empty, we switch. Okay, it's a tank. So yeah, that's what you make. Switch out the empty tank, 3rd backup tank, put the stopper in the new one hooked up. Anyways, I get there in the tank that didn't have the stopper as everyone is and the tank didn't have the stopper as everyone is supposed to, and it didn't go out. So we needed to change it. I'm trying to keep up. The next morning, I wake up to a text from L saying, "Use names, don't use initials." That's a real pet peeve of mine. L, because then one is okay, but then it's like L talked to M, and M said to L, and P, L, M, N, O, P, Q, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, see, see, I already hate this. You're the asshole for using just initials. Is it that hard to make up a name? Larry, Lance, Luke, just like, it's annoying. You're the asshole for writing this stupid thing. Anyways, the next morning I wake up to a text from L saying that I left both tanks empty. She said this publicly in a group chat, by the way. Yeah, that's not cool. She started it. I don't accept blame. I didn't accept blame, but I didn't argue either, saying, I'll try and do them both when I get there. Important info, N, L's best friend, was working the morning shift that day. Fast forward, N was working the morning shift again. I sent a video, the group chat, and since she forgot, as soon as you start using these friggin' initials. Fast forward to this week. I worked all weekend. I got woken up in the next chat saying that I didn't stock. Last time I didn't argue, but this time, however, yeah, you got burned once and you're tired of it, and they blasted you on the group chat, so you're defending yourself on the group chat. No, you're not the asshole, but you are the asshole for not using made up names and just using like letter initials. But I know for a fact I stocked it. So later I went into my shift. I went to the computer. I pulled up the camera. Nice. I took pictures of my clothes and sent them to the group chat. All hell broke loose. I told you, you can do it, but all hell is going to break loose. I understand it would have been easier to have dropped it. However, no, you've done it to you once. You got to stand up for yourself. However, maybe I have pride issues because the proof was easily accessible. So I don't know why I just had to accept being told I didn't do something, especially publicly in a group chat. Am I the asshole for not just dropping it? No, you're not. You got to like stand up to these people because they're just shitting all over to cover their own incompetence. So you're not the asshole, but you did piss me off with the use of, the L and the M and the N and whatever. Just make up a name. It's not that hard, you know? It just isn't. It just isn't. All right, folks. Well, I tried the Rumble software tonight. Mission accomplished. I think I know how to work the phones for Friday. Probably go back to the OG software on Wednesday and Thursday. That's what I'm going to be doing if it lets me. I don't know. It might be like one of those things where once you go in to the new software, they never let you back. But we shall see. All right, everyone. Have a great evening. God bless you. I'll be back tomorrow night, hopefully on a featured show. Yeah, I think that's it for tonight. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Again, join in on Wednesday. I want to get this thing rolling. I want to get this thing rocking and rolling. So call in on, not Wednesday, call in on Friday, but I am back Wednesday and Thursday as well. All right, folks, have a great evening. God bless you. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 10 p.m. If you got a question, I got an answer. I'm Jeff.